As they say, in life, it's the journey, not the destination, that makes us who we are. In our bodies, our veins and arteries are the highways and byways that take us on our journey of overall health and well-being. But how do we keep these roadways clear? We can exercise, eat right, reduce stress, and get plenty of sleep. But is it enough? How do we ensure our journey to overall health and well-being doesn't take an unwanted detour? Well, now, there is an answer. Introducing Laminine OMEGA Plus, the next step to a better quality of life and restoring the body's inner balance. Using the highest quality and safely sourced ingredients, Laminine OMEGA Plus is our new proprietary blend of omega fatty acids, CoQ10, and vitamin K2, plus an extra boost of Laminine's powerful, unique fertilized avian egg extract. Laminine OMEGA Plus builds on the foundation laid in your body, allowing Laminine to be delivered where it is needed most in your body in a more efficient way. It's Laminine's perfect counterpart, and when taken together, the effects of both are enhanced. Laminine OMEGA Plus, creating a clear road to total health. Available now.
Yeah! That's it! Laminine OMEGA Plus. Let's hear it for the new product, folks. Let's really hear it. Worked really hard on that. So to talk about that, please welcome to the stage LPGN Nutritional Advisor, Dr. Escalante.
She blinded me with science. When she's dancing next to me.
Yeah. Do I have, yeah. It's a pleasure for me to be here today. I was here in last January and presented some data from a cortisol study we had performed. And we have much more data now to show you. In Europe, we have had independent research institution that has carried out some research over years. We have looked at memory loss and improved memory, the ability to remember. We have also looked at depression. We even have people included that were suicidal. And in sport nutrition, we have had a lot to look at the restitution time after competition and hard training. It has been interesting for me to follow the Laminine from the very beginning. And it provides the building blocks to repair so many to improve the quality of life for individuals. I have been very much concerned about the cortisol level of the body because that is so much associated to the immune system of the body, even the ability to remember things. And as we age, the body produces more and more cortisol. And if you can keep the cortisol level as low as possible, that would actually work as an anti-aging concept. And according to the disease control and prevention, about 8 to 10% of the population suffer from diabetics, and by every year that percentage increases. And 1 of 10, 1 of 4 person dying is actually from the cardiovascular diseases and things like that. And the new formulation that we are presenting later on today, that would actually work very much on especially adding vitamin K2 and co-vitamin 10, and would improve that status. I showed that slide last January, and this is the reduction of here we have divided the group up in age groups, and we see as we age, the percentage of cortisol And that was after only 12 days, I believe. So we reduced the cortisol level by between 20 and 30. And the elder group, we had people in the elder group that, and we realized that the women are a little bit more responsive than men. That come back. Here is, I've always been anxious to see, should one, when one must start on a new treatment, should one start with a higher dose? And I always used to recommend that the first week or 10 days, you double the daily dose, like starting on a high. In that study, we started with 4 capsules in the morning, 4 capsules in the evening, and the lower group, they started with 1 capsule in the morning. So after 4 days, we didn't find any significant changes on the cortisol level, but 4 days is very short time, of course, on the lower level. But on the high dosage level, we find significant effect on the cortisol level. In that study, 18 of the participants, they reported how they felt. They used the analog scale ranging from 0 to 10. And in the beginning there, like week 0, and here you see the men and women are responding a little bit different. And if you think that on an average person will probably be on the analog scale on about 10, those people were a little bit under. And we after only 2 weeks on Laminine, we had a significant increase in those different criteria that you see here, like the mental sharpness, quality of sleep. And on every one, you see that the women are a little bit more responsive than the men. That doesn't mean that the men should not take Laminine, actually. Just go ahead. But they probably... Actually, I should also say that we had a study here last year, 2 years ago, where we had 44 people, and we used a test called Californian Verbal Learning Test. And the participants were between 53 and 78 years. And their percentage of remembering was about 72%. They asked certain questions. There was some psychiatrist that carried out a study. And after 6 weeks on Laminine, we had improved that ability to remember up to 90%. So this is actually data we haven't published yet, but it's going to come out very soon. And as you know, we have had studies on depression, suicidal person, with very much success in a way. But, now we are looking for to even improve the original classic formula by adding vitamin K2. I was in Japan early in the 1990s, and I realized how good health they become, and even against osteoporosis, you know, and heart diseases. People that use the fermented soybeans, where you have a lot of vitamin K supply in the diet. And also, but then I will just introduce Thomas Jones. He will take you to the next, to the product.
Thank you very much, Dr. Esquan. Now, I am excited to represent our development team and come out here and give you guys some more information about Laminine OMEGA Plus. Now, I'm very excited and I want to share my passion with you about this product. So what exactly is Laminine OMEGA Plus? So, Laminine OMEGA Plus is a proprietary formula that is based on 3 principles: quality, safety, and potency. We took the best quality of ingredients, we tested them to make sure they're safe, and then we put them all together in a potent dose to deliver them to you. Now, the key thing about this product is all the ingredients by themselves are tested, and they're proven to target our body's core epicenter, our body's transportation system, which is key because it helps us deliver laminine and all the other key nutrients from our body throughout our body to where they're needed the most. And so that's the great benefit that we have with this Laminine Omega Plus. Now, we all want to be at our best, whether it's at work, whether it's at play, no matter the situation. And in order for us to be at the top of our games, what do we need? We need to have a circulatory system that is working optimally, that is functioning properly. And some of the good benefits from having a properly functioning circulatory system are optimal blood flow to the brain and other organs of the body. We have better cognitive function. We have increased energy. We get a more restful sleep at nighttime. We have a reduced fatigue in our daily life. And we have an increased immune response, which is key. Not to mention rapid recovery from physical activity or any activities that we do in our daily life. So that's why here at Life Farm Global Network, we decided to take the next step and develop the Laminine OMEGA Plus. Now, it's a funny little joke that we say around the lab to distinguish our product. We say we have the Omega 3 plus plus plus. And Wiki's like, why do you have so many pluses? I said, Wiki, well, we took omega fatty acids and we decided to supercharge them. We stepped it up. Basic omega fatty acids, no. We took the best source of fatty acids, we supercharged it with a powerful antioxidant CoQ10 that we hear about all over, and then we stepped it up again and supercharged it with vitamin K2, which has great benefits, and not to mention fertilized avian extract, which we all know because we all take laminine and we all familiar with the benefits of it together. So supercharged 3 times with all the additional benefits that we put together. So it's very exciting. Now, when it comes to our Omega Plus, we start off with the omega fatty acids. So not just taking one source, we took a great blend of fish oil and borage oil, and we put them together in a proprietary blend so we can maximize and get the maximum benefit of it as possible. Now, our key ingredients that we have in our Omega Plus is we have CoQ10. CoQ10 is a powerful antioxidant. It's cultivated to mirror the bioavailable form that we have in our bodies. And it is a controlled release, and it is long-lasting. Another ingredient is vitamin K2. Vitamin K2 is a great vitamin, recently discovered. It's extracted from natto. And just a little quick history what natto is. Natto is a traditional Japanese food that comes from fermented soybeans. It has all the great benefits of soy, just minus the cholesterol. So it's a win-win. Now, we chose a specific form of vitamin K2 that works best in the body, and it works great in terms of benefiting us in circulatory health. Now, our last key ingredient that we kind of surround and supercharge the omega fatty acids with is the fertilized avian extract. As we know, has a potent dose of amino acids, oligopeptides, and all that good stuff, which is the building blocks of our bodies. Since we all take laminine, we all can experience those benefits firsthand. But we decided to give you an extra maintenance dose and supercharge our omega-3 fatty acid products. Now, this product is not here to replace laminine, it's here to work together because the Laminine Omega Plus works in synergy with the Laminine Classic. And together, we have provided the next step in our pathway to achieve a better quality of life. So by taking these 2 dietary supplements together, all of us can help be on top of our game, reach that quality of life and be at the top of our game, whether it's work or play. Thank you very much.